Hey guys, good morning. Sherry Potter here with a collective reading. I have not been able to post one in quite some time. We've been super busy getting our shop in order to open, so super excited about that. That is going to be downtown DeKalb, Illinois, if you are someone who lives close. So as I was shuffling the decks this morning, I really just kept getting nudged to do this. So I've already been feeling one energy here with me that might have been a partner of some sort. So this could be an actual romantic partner, or this could have been, a business partner or a friend, like a partner in crime, that sort of thing. So take that how it resonates, as well as a pet. So if someone recently lost a pet or have just been really thinking about one that maybe you lost a while ago, I really feel like it's because they are very close to you at this time, okay? So either they're just still, kind of lingering on to make sure you're okay, or this is someone who just comes and checks in from time to time. All right, so I really do believe that our pets are our family and we do have familiars. So, um, anyway, so I'm going to go through all of these first and what came out, and then we'll get to those because I feel like that's not for everyone. That's just, a couple of people specifically. So, the cards that flew out while I was shuffling were interesting. So I went ahead and kept them all out. I will go ahead at the end and pull some more from these two decks, okay? But this was just too synchronistic. So I feel like there's been a lot of focus on, well, first of all, thoughts that aren't our own, that are kind of seeping in. And maybe like things that we were pre-programmed to believe that are kind of coming to the surface right now. This could even be like some sort of feeling like psychic warfare, sort of thing. Just a real need, and I've been feeling this myself, a real need to set energetic boundaries, okay, and to really go within and take time to work on healing and just refilling your own cup. So anyway, with the finances, I say that because we have the Four of Pentacles here. And this is very much a focus on the finances. This could be, sometimes out of like, thinking too much about lack or fear of not having enough or that sort of thing. When really they just want you to let go and know that you have all the tools necessary that you need to become abundant in all forms, okay? It's all about energy and what we think we deserve and what we are willing to receive, right? So the angels that came out were interesting because we have the angel of hope, the angel of peace, and angel of joy. So I really feel like, okay, first of all, these came out, and then prosperity was on the top of the deck, angel of prosperity. So I think in order to receive more prosperity, in order to become more abundant, especially when it comes to our finances, because, some of us are very rich in other ways, right? But to receive more joy, hope, and peace, to receive more prosperity, we need to focus on joy, hope, and peace. And to receive more of these things, we need to just focus on what we already have that brings us that joy, that hope, that peace, okay? Because that will just bring in more, all right? With the law of attraction, that's wherever your thoughts are flowing, that's where your energy is going, right? So, and I thought that was interesting too because the Page of Pentacles is here, and this is all about, manifesting. This could be something that you've been thinking about since you were very young, or that just really helps you connect with your inner child, that sort of thing. But it's something you're manifesting that might be taking a little longer than you thought. I feel like it's actually kind of back and forth. I feel like some things are coming in really fast, like hot and heavy really fast, while other things are taking a little longer than maybe expected. So don't get discouraged if that happens because I'm just seeing so much coming in for you, okay? First of all, you have the Empress twice because I did shuffle this deck. I haven't pulled from it yet, but the Empress is on the top here, on the bottom, whatever. And you got the Empress here as well. So there could be a lot of fertility right now, okay, within and around you, a lot of creativity. This is a time for nurturing yourself and others. This is a time to really connect with the things that bring you joy, your feminine energy. You know, we all have both within us. Um, but I think it's also a time to nurture yourself and to like really think about, you might be prioritizing health, you know, and nutrition and things like that. Some of you really could be expecting or, you know, have been thinking about, you know, the possibility of. So this is very much creation mode. So I feel like there's a lot of creation mode around you right now. But there's something about these thoughts, okay? These intrusive thoughts, this overthinking. You could even feel torn between two things. But you're learning a lot, okay? You're learning a lot. You've got the Page of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. And the good news is we're coming to the end of this, okay? This worry, this up all night, you know, just constant, um, could be thoughts of like other people, thinking like other people are sending to you, or this could just be over worry because it's things that are programmed, you know, within you, or it's still like fear that is in your DNA, okay? So there's something about releasing that, releasing fear, really going within, okay? If you don't know like which way to go right now, take time, you know, just freeze, um, and just really go within. I wouldn't even like talk to anyone else about it because they might influence your decision. I would just trust yourself, okay? And there is no wrong decision. There is no wrong path. They all lead home, all right? Um, but there is something you're learning, all right? And this could be like, again, connecting with your inner child. I feel like that's coming up over and over again. Lots of pages here. This could also be needing to connect more with younger energies in your world, in your life, okay? We learn so much from them. You know, I really do feel like we learn more from our children than they probably do from us, you know? And I think that's coming, you know, to the forefront of life in general for, you know, the collective. Um, just how much needs to change, right? And that's why these younger people are so different because it can't stay the way it's been anymore. It has to be completely different. So we go from that, this constant worry or whatever. I really feel like you're finally finding your balance and you're seeing if this hasn't happened yet, this is going to start happening, okay? We've got the Temperance here under the Four of Pentacles. So I think there's something about balance, you know, when it comes to finances. Balancing how much, you know, is going out in comparison to coming in. You know, make sure you're not overspending or, you know, be smart with your money, but don't panic and don't worry or get into thoughts of lack because that just brings on more of that, okay? Um, but there's something about balancing. And again, with the filling your own cup, this is like service to self and others, is what I'm hearing. So some of you might be, you know, I've I've found this challenging most of my life, you know, whether or not it's like I feel like I'm either too much service to others or too much for myself, you know. So finding that balance has been really important, you know, and every day for the rest of our lives, we're going to continue to learn and to evolve and to grow. At least I hope so, you know. Um, but there's something about using your gifts, using your talents, and also partnerships, okay? Community partnerships, like minded individuals, doing things with your skills, okay? And this is something that's going to be financially rewarding as well as emotionally fulfilling. And this is a partnership that, whether it's romantic, you know, business, friendship, whatever, it doesn't matter. I think in different lifetimes we play different roles with each other, you know, with the people that are in our soul groups and our soul families. Um, so something about creating, right, with the ones you love, you know, no matter what kind of relationship you're in with them. Finding your people, your community, just using your skills and your talents. And this is very much, I always think of like an artistic card with the Three of Pentacles, especially. So, and it's also about finding your place, like finding your place in your community, in your life. You know, just doing the things that you love with people you love. So we have the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom. We've got a Judgment here and the Four of Wands. So some of you could be looking at a home or considering relocating. You know, maybe you're selling your home, buying a home, moving, getting an apartment, renting, whatever. I really feel like you're rethinking, you know, all of that, all of those dynamics, the way you live, where you live, how you make your income, um, all of these things. And it's taking you going down a different road than you ever would have expected before, or that anyone else would have expected from you, or really connecting and doing it your way and doing the things that make you happy, but also, you know, becoming abundant with that. It doesn't have to be like we've been programmed to believe, or, you know, that, oh no, that's too big of a dream. Dream big and go for it. Your inner child would do that. They wouldn't sit and think for a second of all the things that could go wrong. They only see that dream and they imagine and they focus on it. And that's what we need more of. And that's why those younger energies and are so important to be around us as well, or to connect with the one within, and to not shut off every idea. Don't cut off every dream. Just continue to let it evolve and grow, and just allow divine timing and the universe and the synchronicities that come with everything to just push you in that direction. You know, not push, but like it's a graceful, you know, movement. Dance you in that direction. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to draw some cards from here. Oh, what I was going to say with the Judgment too. Your calling, okay? It's not only like waking up to your purpose, waking up to your truth and your beliefs, but I think it's also like listening to this calling and knowing that you're protected by the universe, by angels, whatever it is you believe in. Everything will be okay. All right. And like what I was going to say is allow things to happen naturally and unfold naturally. Don't focus on so much like the how and the wins, but how it feels, okay, and why you want it. Focus on that, because if we have like an image in our mind about how something's gonna be, then we have like unrealistic expectations, or if something doesn't go exactly like that to get you to there and that in, you know, middle ground, we get discouraged and we think it's not happening when really the universe is lining it up exactly how it's supposed to be, right? Um, I'll use this as an example. This is Teddy right here. When I first got Teddy, it's been almost 3 years now, actually. He's about 3 years old. He was this big, and it was just a little succulent, I thought. I don't even know what it is. Um, but I didn't think, first of all, the other ones I got with it died. So I didn't think Teddy was going to be this big. He just keeps getting bigger. I need to replant him into a bigger pot now. Like, and I talk to him all the time, and I really do, you know, believe in that. I think it's helped, and we have a really cool connection. So, um, but just imagine, like, allow things to grow as big or as small as they're meant to, right? So let's pull some oracles and some more tarot. And ancestors, angels. Need to know what you need to know right now. Okay. And some more tarot. Just a few more, please. Spirit, a few more. Oh, that was quite a few. Okay. Well, let's see what we got here. Okay. This makes sense. Big time. I want to look at these oracles first, though. So we have summer, a time for blooming, celebrate your success. So there might be a lot of glow ups happening this summer, or that could have happened this past summer that you're starting to see the results of now. Okay. But also, I really feel like celebrating your success, especially because one of the mediumship cards that came out especially with this partner energy, was we are or sending congratulations from above. So I really feel like there's something about you celebrating your success, but also knowing that they're also celebrating with you, okay? Um, let's see what else. That makes me think of this story. I just recently did an awesome reading for a lady. Um, and she told me that, she didn't know, but her aunt was the one that raised her entire life. And that, this was the 1950s, so it wasn't uncommon if there was a young mother for her to just kind of, you know, um, things were a lot easier to fake than and whatnot. So anyway, she always thought her birthday was like, I don't know, January 14th. And that her mom was who her actual aunt was. Um, then her husband died, I guess, and 3 years later, this is like she's in her 40s by this time, she finds out about all of this and learns that her birthday is really um, February 14th or something. And anyway, so this is like 3 years after her husband died, and she's in bed, and in the middle of the night, her pets start freaking out, and she gets up real quick because she feels something like in the room with her and opens her eyes and looks around. And this is on February 14th, the birthday she just found out about. There are balloons everywhere. She had told no one, okay? She told no one about this yet. So Spirit was the only one that knew. Her husband that passed was the only one that knew about this. And he wanted her to know that he was celebrating her, right? No matter what her birthday was, but this is the truth. And he was there with her, experiencing this along with her. I just got goosebumps. And she said when she turned the lights on, the balloons all disappeared, but like, how cool is that? So I thought about that and I had to say it. The art of rituals. Practice rituals to re-enchant your life. Definitely so important. This is a really cool picture. Really cool. And I'm thinking about community again and with the threes. Oh, and you got a lot of 33 and 44. Um, so there's something about that. This could be, again, finding your people. I really feel like that's happening, or it's going to be happening. Okay? Maybe doing rituals with these people. Or maybe it's just that you guys kind of believe in the same things, that sort of thing. Self-knowledge. Dive into your depths where your truth resides. A lot about truth coming out. Ooh, and I love that. The 8. We're coming, I know it's like also an infinity symbol, but my family has a thing with 8s, good and bad. And I think that was to teach me that, in life we have experiences that are both good and bad. Like, um, you know, our birth dates all have a lot of 8s in them, but then my sister also died at 808. You know what I mean? So it's just like things like that. Um, destruction, creation, cycles, that sort of thing. And we're at number 8 year in numerology. So I feel like this is really coming up, and there's a lot of self-knowledge, that we're diving into right now, and living our own truths. I just posted something about this the other day, um, about when you find your truth. Everyone has their own truth, and when you find it, don't let go of it. And it might change, it might evolve like we do. But it's all about this moment right now. We've got the feminine cycle. Reconnect with your cycle. You are a plural woman. Wow. Okay. So again with the cycles. And this could be your feminine cycle or the cycle of those around you, but I really feel like this is also like the moon cycles, any kind of cycles, really going, tapping deep into that and working with it, okay? Working with it to manifest, working with it to focus on health. Um, let's see, bear totem, retire into the den, find answers. So again, with this going within, okay, I feel like you might be receiving this den pretty soon. And it's just like a time to rest. Maybe you've been like really on the hunt or looking for the right place to settle down for a while, and you're finding it. um Either way, I really think there's a focus on going within to find answers, not allowing outside forces to um persuade you in one direction or the other. um finding that balance, the balance of the temperance. And then, like I said, we've got the 44 and the 33. And I just really feel like there's something about balance, guidance, all of that. Okay, I'm going to go through these really quick. So, and then I'm going to talk about this partner and this pet. Um, I really feel like in the past, there has been a lot of codependency, maybe some addiction, and just feelings of lack in the family, whether it was you or other people. And this could be something that's generational and that it might have went back, I'm going to say at least 5 generations. So 5 generations back. Um, but I really think that you are learning a lot about this now. Okay. You might be stepping back into the past to really look at this. Maybe even quantum healing hypnosis is what I'm hearing. Um, and to kind of find like the common thread, okay? Because that's what I'm hearing, common thread. The devil and the 5 of Pentacles are here, okay? And I just really think that you were injured in the past. There might have been a lot of like health issues in the family, or just feeling like stabbed in the back, left out in the cold, that sort of thing. Also, codependency, control of power, um, something like that, maybe even addictions, okay? They are bound, they're chained, and they are walking injured in the cold, and really torn up clothing when in this, there's a church behind them that has warm soup and, a fire going, and it's nice and warm, and they will give them new clothing and a place to sleep and blah, blah, blah. So there could be something again with pride as well about like asking for help. I think you're learning a lot about that right now and releasing these cycles because of self-knowledge, and knowledge of your lineage, I think is going to really help. Again, with the cycles and the rituals, maybe even a cord cutting ritual, or releasing, fear within your DNA, I think is going to be really helpful at this time. As well as going back to childhood and kind of seeing where things started and why they were the way they were. This could also be this partnership, okay, the soulmate that's coming in for you, or that already has, because we have the Lovers here as well. When I see the 2 of Cups, the Lovers, and the 6 of Cups, I'm really like hearing soulmate, soulmate, soulmate. And this might be someone who makes you feel like a kid again, okay? Or this is just someone you've known for a really long time, or you feel like, they're like family, or like you've known them your entire life. You work really well together. It's an equal balance. It's an equal give and take, and it's angelically guided and protected, okay? You feel the sun on you when you're with this person. And the 2 of you are so much stronger together. You're strong individually, but you're so much stronger together. So take that how it resonates for you. But I think there's a lot of focus on that at this time. And again, with the finances and using your skills. All right. You went through this hermit journey. You went through a hermit. You might still be going through that. Or there are times when we need to go back in, and be alone and just find that light, at the end of the tunnel. Listen to our own wisdom. Your soul knows so much that we forget as soon as we come into this world, but your soul knows so much. And it knows when something feels inauthentic. Okay? So I really feel like finances and just time going within and focusing on, the things that are going right, focusing on what does make you happy, what does bring you joy, what does bring you hope, what does bring you peace is going to bring you more prosperity. The Knight of Pentacles is all about, you know, a large income, a windfall of money, or just feeling really blessed by the universe, knowing you have everything you need, being very independent, loving yourself, loving life. Just look at all this around her. It's like I have everything I need. I got a little friend here to, to sing songs with, and beautiful fruit to eat, and um, just everything. Finances are great. Everything's going good for you. Okay. So if that's not happening right now, it's coming, I promise. It's just all about using these skills again. And they could be some that are like untapped skills or that ones you haven't, I just saw 444, that you haven't, really given your all to yet. You're doing this now. Okay. This could be learning a skill as well. But I feel like more than anything, this is like, there's a lot of artists that are watching this. Um, and I'll post this on all of my platforms. But Queen of Pentacles, you're like working with Mother Earth, with Mother Gaia. I really feel like you're doing a lot of grounding right now. And again, with the nurturing yourself and others, okay? Um, you might be, I just heard like taking care of, someone while they're sick. I always think of like the Queen of Pentacles being someone who would make you chicken soup when you're sick, when you don't feel good or whatever. She's really good with her finances too. So you could be deciding, hey, I'm not going to work for someone else anymore. I am going to, this has been me for a year now. I've been like working on it and it's finally paying off. But that I didn't want to work for someone else. I wanted to work for myself and for spirit, with spirit. Like I needed that, for my sanity, and my soul needed that. And I've tried to do things the way other people do them before and it never works. I can't do it that way. I am I'm different. We're all different. We all have different fingerprints for a reason. I say that all the time. I know it's probably annoying, but anyway, so use your skills, those gifts. All right. Learn more or study more or practice more, whatever you need to do. And get out there and find your people because they are there. They do exist, I promise. So let's go into these. So I said earlier, a partner. I was feeling a partner energy, and I feel like this is someone who was fun, who really liked to party, maybe. And they just really want you to know that I'm hearing all kinds of stuff right now. That they're watching over you. Okay, this partner is watching over you. First of all, they're sending congratulations. So if you've had any accomplishments lately, and maybe this are accomplishments and things that you've stayed away from, but also often we overlook our own accomplishments, right? If you seriously like think back to the last year and write down everything that you've changed or that you've overcome or anything like that, or how you've grown, you will see you have accomplished more than you think, okay? And it says, enjoying the party up here with family and friends. Cheers. So I think this is someone who really liked to party. They were really fun to be around, and they might have like, they might have been like jokesters, or just really funny or just made you laugh or that sort of thing. So again, this could be any kind of partner. But I really feel like there's still this like this energetic cord, and this cycle or whatever that still connects you. Okay, you're always connected, and I know sometimes it's easier to see where they are not than to see where they are, but try to focus on what you can see that reminds you of them. Talk about them as much as possible, even if it makes people uncomfortable. That's what I had to do. I didn't care anymore. It was like, I'm going to talk about my sister, my grandma, my grandpa as much as possible. I don't care. Like, their memory deserves to live on, and it's healing for us as well. And it's a way to know that we're still connected. So we've got pets, and you are stronger than you realize. Don't be afraid. And then I play tricks on you all the time. I know you are not surprised. So if anyone lost a pet recently, I feel like you might be feeling them a lot, okay? Or they're like kind of messing with you or just playing, or, maybe they'll leave their toy different places and stuff like that. Or you'll be like, I didn't know that was there. I swear I had it over there. How did that move? Something like that. Or it could just be like feeling something on your leg or on the bed. I'm not trying to freak anyone out, but these things happen, and they just want you to know that they love you and they're still with you and they're watching out for you, and not to be afraid. They don't want you to be afraid. They might have even like, held back a bit on how much they're showing you, or how much like playfulness from the other side because they don't want to scare you, okay? So there's something about that, like, you're stronger than you think, and don't be afraid. Okay, really jump into these waters, these dreams that you have. Okay, it's going to bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment, a lot of success, and you need to celebrate that success. Okay, so I hope this was helpful. I hope you guys are doing well. I miss you so much, and We should be open within a month, so after that, I should have more of a regular set schedule and I can start doing more videos. So I love you guys. I hope you're doing well. I'm sending you so much love. Have a good day. Bye.